Family curse uncovered. I always thought my grandmother's tales were just old wives' tales, a quirk of her eccentric personality. She would whisper about a family curse, warning me with wide, knowing eyes. I laughed it off as childhood nonsense until the nightmares began. There she stood, night after night, in the darkest corners of my dreams, pointing towards something I couldn't quite see. Her voice, distorted and echoing, repeated the same phrase, "The past will find you." I shrugged it off as stress, but the chill in my spine lingered long after I woke. The nightmares grew more vivid, each one peeling back another layer of the family secret I'd chosen to ignore. During the day, I started noticing oddities around me, a flickering shadow in the corner of my eye, a whisper of my name when no one was near. Friends began to comment on my distracted demeanor, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something or someone was watching. My grandmother had always kept an old jewelry box locked away, and her warnings echoed in my mind, urging me to open it. I resisted, fearing what lay inside, but the pull was irresistible. When I finally gave in, the box was heavier than expected, filled with tarnished trinkets and cryptic letters. Among them was a photograph of my grandmother, standing beside a dark figure I didn't recognize. Behind them, a shadowy shape loomed, familiar yet foreign. The letters spoke of a pact made generations ago, a debt that had yet to be paid. I felt the air thicken around me, the room growing colder as I realized the truth. The figure in the photograph wasn't just a shadow, it was coming for me, just as it had for everyone before me. Desperation clawed at my insides as I pieced together their warnings. My grandmother's nightmares were now my own, and the figure was closer than ever. I considered reaching out to someone, anyone, but who would believe this madness? That night, the final vision came. My grandmother, her eyes hollow and pleading, reached out from the darkness, her voice a haunting whisper, "You can't run." I bolted upright, heart pounding, and there, at the foot of my bed, stood the figure from the photo, its presence suffocating. The air was thick with its promise, and I knew the past had finally caught up with me.